Now in question number 4, children, they are asking you to simplify 3x bracket 4x minus 5 plus 3. So first we need to simplify this expression, and then we have to find the value at 2 points, x is equal to 3 and when x will be equal to half. Okay, so solving the first part here, we have bracket means multiplication. Okay, if you have 3x and something in bracket, then this actually means multiplication. Okay, so we are going to multiply that 3x inside, so 3x into 4x, so 3 fours are 12, x square. All right, and then next you get 3x into minus 5, so that becomes plus minus minus of 3 fives are 15x, so minus 15x, and the plus 3 will be written as it is. All right, now this is your expression which you'll have to evaluate first for x is equal to 3. So for x is equal to 3, you just have to replace your x by 3 in this expression. So 12 and then 3 square, it was x square, it will become 3 square minus 15 into, in place of x, 3 here, and that plus 3 was already there. Okay, so just rest is calculation. 3 square is 9, and so 12 nines are 108, and 15 threes are 45. Then you put your plus and plus together, 108 and 3, that is 111 minus 45, that comes out to be 66. Now so second part, they had asked to put x is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, so it was 12x square, so 12 half square minus 15x, so minus 15 into, this time x is half, and plus a 3. So first we will open this square, so half square, so 1 ones are 1 in the numerator, 2 square is 4 in the denominator. This will be multiplied, 15 ones are 15 upon 2. Now this can be cancelled, children. Here 4 ones are 4, 4 threes are 12, so this becomes 3. This whole value comes out to be 3 minus 5 by 2 and plus 3. So it's up to you. You can first put 3 plus 3, 6 together, and then taking LCM, 6 twos are 12, and 15 minus plus 12, that gives you minus 3 by 2. Or maybe straight away taking LCM, and this way you get your solution. Likewise for part B now, first we had to evaluate this expression. Okay, so a bracket, so this a will be distributed to all the three. Bracket means multiplication. So a into a square, that becomes a cube, then a into a, that's a square, then a into 1, that gives you a, and plus 5 will be written as it is. Now evaluating, first they had asked to evaluate at a is equal to 0. So if you put 0, 0 to any power is always 0, so you'll be left with only 5. Everything will become 0, rest of it. Then if you put x as a as 1, then it was 1 cube plus 1 square plus 1 plus 5. So 1 to any power is always 1, so all these become 1 plus 1 plus 1 and plus a 5, that gives you 8. Next we had to evaluate at minus 1. So now minus 1 cube. Now negative to an odd power is always negative. So 1 to any power remains 1 only, but if it is negative, any negative numbers, odd power gives you negative resultant. Okay, so minus into minus, that becomes negative, but minus into minus, all even powers become positive. Okay, so this becomes minus 1, the other one will become plus of 1, and this plus minus will make it minus 1. So your plus 1 minus 1 balances, so you're left with only minus 1 plus 5, which gives you 4. Now fifth question also, children, is similar. You need to simplify, means used to wherever there's bracket you'll multiply, and then they're asking you to add or subtract or whatever, we'll do accordingly. Okay, so for the first part it was add. This is your one expression to the second to the third, and these expressions have to be simplified first. Now we'll have to first distribute this p inside, multiply this q inside, this r inside, and then proceed with adding them. Okay, so you can do it in one line. There are two ways of doing the addition: horizontally, writing in one row, or maybe vertically, one below the other, like terms 1. Okay, we'll do it by both the methods. So first, taking horizontally, the first expression, p bracket p minus q, to be added to second q, q minus r, plus third r, r minus p. So first we'll distribute this inside, open the bracket, p into p, p square minus p into q, pq, then q distributed inside, q into q, q square, then q into minus r makes it minus qr. Likewise, this gives you r square and minus pr or minus rp. Any one variable can be written further, you know it doesn't make a difference. Okay, now in the next go, then we see one by one. If we have like terms, we'll put them together, and unlike terms will be just written next to each other. So we start with p square we obtained here. Any more p squares? No. If we had more, we would add, subtract according to the sign. So p square akela tha, you'll write it once as it is. Then now just for maintaining some symmetry and order, systematic result, हम पहले सारे square वाले terms लिख रहे हैं, फिर product वाले लिखेंगे. Okay, so p square, then you also had a q square with no other q square, so that will be written next. Then your r square has been written. Now if you see, then pq, you had no other term of pq, सारे unlike terms हैं ये. Okay, minus qr, no other term of qr, minus rp. So you just write them next to each other just to present in systematic manner. First we've written the square terms and then the product terms. Now for the same one, see, I said we can also do it writing vertically. Okay, so for that, first we need to write the simplification of each of the terms, multiplying inside, as we got in the first method also, first way. And then we are going to write these expressions one below the other, taking, if we have like terms, below like terms. But it so happens that in all these three expressions there are no like terms, so we will write them next to each other, and then we are going to sum them up and put it like this. So we may do it in this method also. Now part B of the same, 2x bracket this whole and 2y into this whole bracket. Okay, so again we can do it in horizontal and vertical both manners. See, first expression plus the second expression, and then you distribute this 2x to all three, so it becomes 2xz, 2x into x, that is 2x square, then 2x into y, 2xy. Likewise, this will be distributed to y as well as to z, as first to z, then to y, then to x. Okay, so that gives you 2yz, then y into y makes it y square, so minus 2y square, then minus 2 yx likho, xy likho, comes to the same. All right, now next again, first we'll arrange the squares. So we are taking first this 2x square minus 2x square. Do not forget the sign, children. Okay, this was negative, so you need to write negative here. There was no other term of square, x square, so 2x square minus 2x square comes as it is. Then we have one more square terms, so that is minus 2y square will be written after that. Then you come to 2xz. Now we will see, do we have more terms of xz? We have xy here, we have yz here, and we have xy here. So okay, we do not have any more xz, so xz, 2xz will be also written as it is. Then you see xy's. Do we have more xy's? Yes, this is also xy and this. So this third and the last term, minus 2 and minus 2, will be put together as minus 4xy. Okay, and then this 2yz was also all alone will be coming as it is. So that becomes your answer. Okay, now if you wish to do this to do the same vertically, then first the first expression will be simplified, distributing this 2x inside, that we already know. This will give us 2xz minus 2x square and minus 2yxy. Then likewise this y distributed to all three, so that first becomes yz, this becomes y square, this becomes xy or yx, whichever way you write it. Now you'll put one below the other, so write the first expression first, that is your 2xz minus 2x square minus 2xy. Now when you're writing the second expression, you'll see if you have like terms, they'll be below, anytime terms similar with any of the terms here, you'll put that below it. So 2yz, did we have any yz? No, so we will write that yz separately. Then we had 2 minus 2y square. Did we have more y squares? No. So minus 2y square will be also written separately. But if you look at this one, that is yx. Yx or xy comes to the same. So this 2yx will be written below xy because these are like terms. Okay, the order of the variable does not make a difference. equal number of variables होने चाहिए 1x 1y 1x 1y. So these are like terms. तो जो same terms होते हैं, like terms होते हैं, we put them below each other so that adding and subtracting them becomes easier for us. Okay, so in that manner बाकी जो alone थे, they will be copied as they are, and this -2 and -2 will be put together as minus for xy. Now part C is subtract. Okay, so you have to subtract this expression from this. So whenever we do take questions on subtraction, subtract this from this. So this expression is written first. जिससे subtract करना है from. This expression will be written first and then minus of this whole expression. Okay, so here it goes like this. So the second expression from के बाद वाला 4l bracket 10m minus 10n minus 3m plus 2l written first and minus 3l जिसको माइनस करना था bracket l minus 4m plus 5n written later. Okay, so पहले multiplication होगा monomial with this trinomial. 4l will be given to all three of them. Same way here, this 3l will be given to l as well as minus 4m as well as 5n. Then this product, this becomes 4 into 10, 40 ln. 4 3s are 12 lm. Then 4 2s are 8 l into l square. Okay, now here, now you have to take care here children that this is minus. So all of these, when this minus will be distributed inside, all three of them change their sign. That is where students make mistake. वो first वाले का तो sign change करते हैं and बाकियों का sign ऐसे ही रहने देते हैं. So you have to take care. This is minus plus first term will become negative. Then this is minus and being multiplied by minus. So this will become plus. Two negatives will make it positive. Okay. And likewise here plus minus into plus will make this 5 3s are minus 15. Okay, so just be careful out here. The terms, when there is a minus sign in front, then terms inside the bracket, all of them change their sign. The first was positive has become negative. The one which was negative will become negative, negative, positive, and this positive will become negative. Okay, rest is what we had to do earlier. Monomials being multiplied. So this has given you 3l square here. This has given you plus 12 lm. Next minus 15 ln. Okay, now next what we need to do is again we'll put, see, check if we have like terms, we'll put them together. Okay, so like we had 40 ln, so we'll look for if we have more ln's here. Okay, so this will be put together with this. So 40 and minus 15, that gives you total 25 ln. Opposite signs, we'll find their difference. Then we'll see next is lm. Do we have more lm's? Yes, we had lm here also. This was plus 12 minus 12. So equal numbers, opposite sign, cancel out. Plus 12 minus 12 gives you 0. So we have no more lm's left. Next is your l squares. They are already seen next to each other. So these are again like terms. 8 minus 3 gives you 5l square. So that becomes your answer. If you want, you can rearrange. As we said, squares, the powers one we write first and then the product terms. Horizontally done. Now vertically, if you want to do it, then the same. First you will find the product. Both the products can be taken out by distributing inside, and then इससे subtract करना था तो ये line आपका top में आएगा. This will be the first row. Then जिसको subtract करना था उसके signs alter कर दोगे सबके. This expression was to be subtracted. So obviously you'll put like terms below like terms. जैसे इसमें पहले था 40 ln, तो इसका आपने 15 ln पहले लिख दिया below that same term. Then you had ml, so this ml will come below ml. Then you had last l square, so this l square will come below l square. And next, because it was subtraction, you have to change the sign of the second row. So this will become negative, this will become positive. This is how you'll show the sign change as well. And when you're dealing with this, you'll take it as plus 40, and now this will be treated as minus 15. That gives you plus 25. This gets cancelled, so no LMs left. Then plus 8 and minus 3 karoge plus 5 ke liye. Now the last part here is checking whatever you've studied and understood till now, because this includes, first you need to simplify this, So we can say this is like adding or subtracting two expressions first, simplifying this, okay, with this bracket sign. So that means multiplication भी होना है यहाँ monomial with trinomial, and then उसके बाद फिर subtraction भी होना है. So lots of work, but everything that has been practiced. Okay, so you just need to concentrate a bit. First simplify this expression, then you'll write this first and minus whatever is the simplification of this. You might get like terms here which you'll have to put together, simplify this to the maximum, and फिर उसको subtract करोगे by changing the sign. Okay, let's see this one vertically first, but we'll first simplify. So the first expression that was in front, that we are simplifying. This was our expression. So this 3a will distribute to 3 of these. So it will become 3a square, then 3ab and 3ac. This minus 2ab multiplied inside. Now be careful because you have a minus sign here. So in सबके sign change होंगे. Okay. So this would give you minus 2ab or minus 2ba, you write, comes to the same. Then minus minus, next term will become positive 2b into b square. Then minus plus will make this negative 2bc. Okay. Now out of this we see a square, no more a squares, will be written as it is 3a square. Then you have another square 2b square, no more 2b b square, so 2b square comes as it is. फिर यहाँ है 3ab. We'll see, do we have? Yes, ba is also same as ab, so we will put these two together like terms. Okay, 3 plus 3 and minus 2, that gives you plus ab. So we are left with only plus AB. Next term is AC. Do we have more ACs? No. So this will come as it is, 3AC. This is already gone with this, and then we are left with the last term. No more terms of this kind as well. So this will also come as it is. So first हमने पहला expression अपना simplify कर लिया है. अभी जिससे subtract होना था उसमें भी multiplication था. So we'll distribute this inside. This becomes minus 4AC, minus 4 BC or CA, which CB, whichever way you write it, and minus plus 4C into C, that becomes plus 4C square. So ये भी हमने अंदर multiply करके simplify कर लिया. अभी इससे इसको subtract करना है. So this will be written on top. Okay, and then while subtracting we'll check 3a square. Did we have any terms of a square? No, so we'll write it separately. Did we have b squares? No, will be written separately. Then did we have ab? No ABs here, will also be written separately. Then there was this AC. Yes, do we see AC here? Yes, so we'll write that AC below AC. 3AC will be written below the AC of the above. Then BC. Yes, we did have BCs also, so this BC also will be written below its BC. Now they will all change the sign. Second row, all the terms have to change their sign. Okay, so this will become minus, and the above was also minus, so both negatives added. Minus 4, minus 3, minus 7 ACs. Then you had plus 4, and this has also become plus now. So plus 4 and plus 2, that gives you plus 6 BC. No more C squares were there, will be copied as it is. These will also come as it is, but obviously with the change sign, because these were to be subtracted, so all of them will change the sign. This will become minus 3a square, minus 2b square, and minus ab. Okay, now this one, if you want, you can try horizontally also, you can do it. Okay, so I leave that for you.